buddy. And I got Brandon of the Grims!
Hello, hello, hello.
Brandon doesn't know anything about Injustice. He's just here because he was here from an earlier stream and won't leave.
I'm kind of like the creatures in that episode of Star Trek we watched.
He just won't leave. Yeah, sure, Austin, that's what it is. Alright, so, Austin and I are going to play some Injustice. I'm dumb and didn't think to set this up beforehand, so you get to watch me go to a private match and find Austin. And everybody gets to see the gamer tag you hate, Austin. Isn't that exciting? No, we didn't. I wasn't thinking about that. My head was still in Star Trek territory. You are T-Rexor. Want to make sure everybody knows that, because for some reason you're embarrassed by it. I don't think it's a dumb name, but you seem embarrassed by it. Hi, John. How you doing, man? Can you see the comments on your side? Well, I think you've got time, so...
Can I ask you a question about this screen?
Feel free. Yes.
So, what's the deal with Bruce Wayne in space here? And why?
What's the deal?
So, how often does he go to space? And, like, how much money is that every time he goes to space? And not only that, but what is the deal? Is he looking over the whole world at this point?
Okay, so I want everybody to keep in mind that Brandon knows, like, next to nothing about comics. Batman is in the Justice League satellite right now.
Okay.
And Wayne Tech builds that in most continuities.
Okay.
And usually, often Batman's up there, or sometimes you have Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
Anyway, so should I start with my best person, or should I pick somebody different? Before you pick? Okay, well, you know what I'm going to start with, don't you? You know who I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with Scary Scarecrow. I have a super scary Scarecrow I just made the other day. Thanks, man. Yeah, I just made him the other day. I've been getting back into Injustice pretty hard lately because Dayghost and I have been playing. Dayghost is in the Discord. Quick plug for that. If you're interested in getting in the Discord, all you got to do is become a Geekvolution patron at the bottom tier, the $2 tier, and then contact Dan or contact me to contact Dan. Dan runs the Discord, and all that goes through him, so you've got to get an invite from Dan Torrey. And if you're nice to us, we'll let you in, maybe. So,
oh boy.
We've been playing this a lot lately, me and Dayghost. He and I have been bonding over this game. And this week I decided I wanted to start doing some streaming before I got back normally on the channel. I've been recovering from a surgery, and the first thing that came to mind was, oh, I gotta play this with Austin on camera, because we've been having so much fun. Yeah, you always say that, and I haven't seen, with respect, a super great performance from you with Hellboy. Now, you've beaten me, I think, maybe once with him. Nick Smith says your name is weird. Oh. Hi, Nick Smith. You're bringing your family into the stream. Oh, that was weird. I don't know why it didn't go. I'm not as good at that. Well, I hope everybody is able to hear us okay. We are not 100% sure how to balance the sound. I think we did it okay. But if we have to go back and mess with that, it could be a whole ordeal. So I hope everybody can hear us talk okay. Luckily, we figured out how to get our audio both in. I decided not to go on camera tonight so that everybody can hear the both of us and not have to deal with just seeing me and not Dayghost. Austin, I'm not sure if we could both put cameras in. We should try that sometime. Oh no! He says they can't hear you, even though I said it. I was really afraid that would happen.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! What do we do? I need confirmation that everybody can't hear the both of us, although I'm sure that is the case. Oh no! Because I don't have a good workaround for this. I can't think of any other way to get your audio in this stream
It should just
if we
be
can't
there.
do it. If we can't do it through the PS2, yeah, it should. It even gave us a warning that it would be. Do you have to set it on your end also somehow? Like,
maybe when you change the party chat,
yeah, John can't hear you either. How did I change it?
didn't you scroll to One Direction?
I don't know what you're talking about. Rainbow Nightmare said, yeah, maybe you're just quiet and people are having a hard time hearing you. And Noah O says, so some people can hear you and some people can't, apparently? No, you're just really quiet. Yeah, you're gonna have to find a way to get your audio up. I was gonna say, there's no reason you shouldn't be heard right now. Oh no, he says it's Brandon and not you. I think maybe they really can't hear you. Somebody help us confirm whether or not we can or can't hear Day Ghost. This is really problematic. Austin, it's a nightmare. It's a rainbow nightmare. Rainbow says you should yell. Just do lots of yelling. So we can see if you can be heard.
As a test.
Okay, you guys are going to see a blank screen for a minute. I'm just going to go back into party settings for a second. But I mean, I don't know what I can do about it. I think I might have fixed it. I don't know for sure. It's weird I had to toggle that too, Brandon. Why is that in two places?
I don't know, but
That's
it looks
weird.
like you fixed it.
I think I fixed it. Keep saying things. There are anything. Say the alphabet. But you should be. You should be in. I'm just waiting for confirmation from someone that they can hear you.
Yeah, if you say the alphabet.
So believe it or not, there's a setting that we toggled earlier that basically said, like, what's that? They still can't hear you. That makes no sense. Okay, well, this is on PS4. I blame Sony for the nonsense happening right now. Yeah. So there were two different settings in two different places that gave permission to put in the audio for the party we're having right now. And I've toggled them both. I don't know why there was two, but I've toggled them both. And I don't know what else to do.
Has he allowed his voice to be shared?
Rejoin. What, you're not in the party? How could... Oh, somebody else is saying that? Okay, yeah, go ahead and drop out and come back in then. If you can, I don't know.
Yes, uh-huh.
Oh, you have to also toggle it?
Yes, that's what I was starting to say.
Oh, so it's your fault
hear
then.
Me now?
Yeah.
Well, you needed yours to be shared too.
Mine is shared.
Was it when we went and looked at it?
Why would it change?
I thought you changed it.
I didn't change it.
Oh.
Why would I change it? Yeah.
That should be it.
Oh God, did it? Oh, we've been sitting here this whole time. I am Batman.
I hit you.
Yeah, everybody can hear you now. Rainbow Nightmare, I'm not
that,
using a capture card right now. I'm broadcasting directly from the PS4. I am supposed to get, and I think it is an Elgato, like you're talking about. I'm supposed to get one at sometime soon from Dan's News. He had an extra one he was going to send me, and he just hasn't sent it yet. It says it's all good now. Well, I'm sorry it took 10 minutes to make that work. Well, hey, why don't you reintroduce yourself, Daghost?
Okay, I am the Dayghost.
You guys have seen him play video games for 10 minutes, but you've never heard his voice.
Otherwise known as the Ghost of the Day.
Austin has never been on the channel before. He and I have been hanging out doing this on the Discord. We met... I mean, I've known Dayghost as a viewer for a long time, but we'd never actually... I don't think we'd ever spoken, really.
Yeah, no, not really. Like maybe like here or there, I guess. Like in, but only in like messages. To be fair, I did hit you twice before realizing you weren't playing.
But yeah, that's just twice. I mean, look at the life bar right now.
God damn it. Wait, am I allowed to say that on the channel?
I mean, PG-13 swearing, I guess, is good enough. So, are you, especially in a game that has precisely that kind of swearing? So, Dagos, before we get into this game and talk some ins and outs, because I wanted to do that while we played, why don't you tell people anything about yourself you want to tell them, unless you want to remain a complete mystery? Like, what do you do? What are you all about?
I don't know. I have a very, very cringy YouTube channel. That's pretty much all there is to it.
John Ty wants to know if we like the story for Injustice 2. I was not real impressed with it. I thought it was pretty generic compared to the first game.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it.
And I don't think either of them hold a candle to the comics. I wish these games would get away from alternate universe stories. There's no reason for this to be a multiverse thing. The whole point of it is to be is Elseworld stuff. The world that they create with the evil despot Superman is so interesting. I don't know why you need anything else except just to be able to keep characters around you killed off last time. But even still, that first game was a multiverse story. Why?
Yeah, at least this one, although I will say, like, they don't have both universes. Like, I'm glad they at least focus on this one, but I don't know. The NetherRealm is a studio I don't think has ever really topped Mortal Kombat 9.
You mean story-wise?
Yeah, story-wise.
Because the gameplay on this is phenomenal.
Oh yeah, no, gameplay-wise, this is great. I just meant, yeah, story.
Is that Marty McFly sitting back there? His life preserver?
It's a really strange crossover they did there, yeah.
That looks like his life preserver.
Be a playable character.
His special move hits you with a DeLorean and makes you go back in time. It's sort of like Flashes, it just goes all over time.
So this place that they're in is also called the Ace of Clubs, which I think is clever because it's kind of like a gin joint, kind of like a club, right?
So the Ace of Clubs is Bilbo Babowski's club from the Death of Superman era, which is stuck around. Not Bilbo, Bibbo. Oh, that was dumb.
Oh, grappling hook to the face.
Hey, Brandon, would you do me a favor?
Yes.
Would you mind pulling up the chat and just occasionally reading me stuff, or just read it from there?
Yeah.
If you see anything worth talking about, because I can do a little bit of that, but. Oh
yeah,
no!
I was doing it a bit before, but I just found it distracting.
Oh man! No, keep looking at it. Just stare at it. It'll be great.
I can now. I mean, I'm just like destroying you.
Oh yeah?
Oh god.
Oh yeah? Take that.
Damn it.
Son. Rainbow Nightmare. Brandon and I still haven't watched the new Harley Quinn season. We haven't finished the last 2 episodes of the first. So nobody spoil anything. We'll get there. We just haven't done it yet. I have a hard time getting into the mood to watch that show. I love it. It's really good, but I'm just never in the mood for it until I start watching it.
So I usually ask Cap if he wants to watch it, and he gets this look on his face. But then as soon as we're watching it, he's loving it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm never in the mood for it. Yeah, take that. That's what I needed right then. Hit it with a truck. I mean a bus. I mean a van.
If you were hit by a truck, you would go flying that far. Oh, I thought I was dead.
I thought you were too. This sucks. You still have a chance. Stop throwing things at me! No!
Yes! Which DC logo do you like? Yeah.
Say it again.
Which DC logo do you like? From John Ty.
Thank you. I thought you were just asking me that. I was like, what a weird question, Brandon. That's not a weird question from John Ty. That's a weird question from Brandon.
Yeah. Although I've come up with some.
My favorite DC logo is the 90s one with the stars. I think that's the quintessential DC logo. The one with the flap folded over during 52 was freaking stupid. And the current one is fine. Do you have any opinion on this?
Flip one?
Sorry, what?
Remember that awful DC logo where it would peel open?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The flap thing. Yeah, it's
yeah. Yeah, mine's probably the star one too.
T-Edge 1 says stream looks great. How is your chickie sandwich?
I didn't get it. No, it says chicken. It just wraps around. I didn't look. There's an N there.
Yes,
it wraps
I see
around.
it.
I didn't get a chicken sandwich because McDonald's is not selling those now because
They have
of
a limited
shortages.
menu.
I think. Yeah. The world's getting
really?
weird. Yeah, we didn't know that until Brandon sends me a message. She's like, they don't have that. What do you mean they don't have that? I just had it last week. He said, that's all they're telling me. They don't have that. What? Like they don't sell it? I don't know. They just said they don't have it. And then we found out that it was a shortage thing.
Oh, weird.
You didn't say chicky sandwich, Brandon.
I did.
I didn't say chicky sandwich. God. What? Oh, hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Now I'm getting killed. So let's talk about Injustice, shall we? So
Hi, Jason.
my go-to character is Black Canary.
Mine's normally Hellboy, but I can't beat you as him.
That Hellboy looked really good. I remember when I saw that I actually saw that in theaters.
What, the new one? The crappy
No,
new one?
the one from several years ago.
Oh, because that was terrible. No RSRHB1. It's a new name I don't recognize. You do not unlock characters through points. Everything is DLC. I think there might be an endgame way to get the couple that the secrets that are not secrets, but the couple that it starts with that you don't get right away, but I'm not sure about that, Big Ghost. Do you know?
For which, sorry, I got a message right when you said that.
He was asking about how you get extra characters in this game, and I don't know if from the beginning Brainiac and Darkseid are buyable.
I think,
or if you unlock those. I know you can just buy them. I think that's what I did, but I don't know if they're unlockable. I know everything else after that's not
Brainiac
unlockable.
you unlock. Darkseid was day one DLC.
That's what it is. Okay. So if you look at the menu here, the two on the very left, Enchantress and Hellboy, are downloadable, and then the 6 to the right are...
No, it's the 4 on the left and the 4 on the right.
It is the 4 on the left. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, for a minute I couldn't remember if Black Manta was, but I guess so. Oh, Jason, you wanted to...
Do you want me to get him a chair?
I mean,
You okay on the floor, Jason?
Here, right?
It's not long enough.
It's not
kid.
going to stretch that far.
Oh, okay.
I can grab him a chair downstairs.
Do you mind?
No, it's fine.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
I mean, nobody invited you,
I'm the
Jason,
second Captain
but I
Cold
guess you
with
can...
Mr. Freeze. I guess he's not.
Yes, you can hang out. Thanks for hanging out, man. Oh,
Yeah.
It's funny you should mention that, Rohith Dahar, because we actually are prepared for this question, and I think we'll wait a little bit before we start doing that. Because I wanted to talk
is
more
it the
about
Injustice
this
3
game
one?
first. But we are actually going to go round robin, and we'll go back and forth. I guess there's 2 of us that did this, and tell you what characters we want to
Brandon's
see in
got some
3. And I
ideas.
also have a few of characters, Austin, that I just expect to see in 3, whether I want them or not.
Yeah, I have that too. I didn't write them down, but I have them.
Yes, I crashed
know.
the stream.
Austin, you still with us?
Yep.
I don't hear Austin.
Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me?
So Austin is cut out just like he does in the Discord all the time. He's still playing though. We know he's still around. He's got to be alive.
No.
Austin,
You can't hear me?
man, we're just having all kinds of. Oh, you can hear him, but I can't. Well, now why would that be? That's weird. So he's talking. Can he hear me? That's a question.
I can hear you guys. Uh-oh.
When we get done with this match, I'll go back into settings again.
Oh, what a mess.
This is so weird. I don't know what's going on right now. Was it because Jason plugged in? Austin, say something, man.
Yeah, can you hear me?
No, I still can't hear him. This is so weird. I don't know what's going on. And yet, through this all, I'm still having... We're still pretty evenly matched.
Okay, Reptile Dude says...
Yeah, I know. I see it, man. Yeah, he can hear me. I got it. I just don't know why. Ah! Oh, wait, there you are. Now I can hear him. What is going on, man?
Can you hear me finally?
Yeah, I can now. What was that about?
Idea.
Ah!
I have no idea. I don't even know why that would have happened.
Why would that happen?
Come on.
Everybody can hear you. Ah, it's so weird. Okay, hopefully that doesn't keep happening. It's like the same thing we have with the Discord. Is there something weird with your headphones or something?
I wouldn't think
Your
so,
microphone?
but it might be. Maybe that is the issue. Well, normally on the Discord, it's my phone. Like, it just disconnects from Discord.
But then
while
if
we're
everybody
talking.
can hear you, it can't be a mic issue.
Yeah.
I don't understand. But that's okay, because I just unlocked an Aquaman head, so I'm happy.
I unlocked a head, but I didn't really look to see what it was.
I got an Aquaman head and a torso of some kind and something else. I don't remember
Can
because I
I
wasn't
try?
looking that close. You can play in just a minute.
Okay.
I'll do one more.
So on the trip to McDonald's, there's a gas station, and it's called Flash Petrol, but it uses the Shazam logo.
I mean, it's a pretty nondescript logo.
Yeah, doesn't Harry Potter have Shazam's logo on his head?
yeah. Doesn't essentially Flash also have Shazam's logo? Like,
Well, I guess so. Yeah.
I'm going to serendipity. What is with difficult to pronounce names today? Hi, folks. If you're just joining us, we have more or less got this thing figured out.
Hopefully, I don't know.
There's every possibility I will just suddenly not be able to hear you again. Okay, so Dr. Fate is a character you're pretty good with.
Sometimes, not so much right now.
Dr.
There's
Fate.
some
Trying to give him a
barrels.
little credit.
What does Dr. Fate do?
He's a mystic, and he
tells you
takes.
your fate.
He does. He
Okay.
takes over
It's a little on the nose.
people's bodies and forces them to be his vessel for lengthy amounts of time.
So he can take over.
John, I didn't think
There's
Stargirl
no
was a
mess up.
CW show. I thought that was on DC Universe.
Which one?
There's a Stargirl show that's about to happen, and he says CW, but I thought for sure that was DC Universe.
Yeah, I thought it was DC.
Let me tell you
Universe
this.
as well.
If it's on CW, I'm suddenly way less interested in it. Because I don't care about anything they're making right now. But if it's still on DC Universe, I will definitely give it a try.
Yeah,
is
I
it
didn't watch
glitching out for
anything
you?
on CW. I think it did for a second. The only CW stuff I've watched is first season of Flash and Arrow. That's about it.
Well, the first half of the second season is wonderful of Arrow. And then after that, it all goes downhill. Serendipity asks if we have all the DLC characters. We do indeed, the both of us.
Yep.
You're going down, sir. All right, Jason. Here you go.
John Ty asks, are you going to watch Stargirl show? CW
We
Stargirl.
just talked about that.
Oh, I missed that.
That's
You
a
were
no
sitting
problem.
right
I was
next to
thinking
me.
about something else.
You were
So-
sitting
something with
right
the gameplay,
here.
actually.
What happened?
You have to hit something first because it gave me stuff.
No, I was thinking about how we watched the cable guy yesterday, and he talks about how you'll be able to do just this across the information superhighway.
Yeah, but I still haven't done exactly what he was talking about because I don't know anyone from Vietnam.
Right. But this is as good as I feel like we're going to get at the moment.
Oh, no,
and
not Adam.
Serendipity doesn't like Hellboy in this game.
Sub-Zero.
Oh,
So
really?
take that, Austin.
Oh, man.
Suck on that. It's your favorite character.
Oh, I'm going to delete him now.
I played with a guy the other day online, just a random match, who would only play as Ninja Turtles, and it wasn't always the same Ninja Turtle. It was just always Ninja Turtles.
Oh, weird.
I played him like 5 times. He was just always a Ninja Turtle,
Shut up.
and I beat him most of the time. I kept thinking you should pick somebody else.
no,
And then he switched turtles. What turtle?
the cable guy is insane.
When I was playing earlier today, half practicing for this, I guess, Austin, I heard something that I had not heard before, which was, I'm trying to remember what character it was. Somebody goes, and your name is stupid too. One of the characters, like, between matches? That was really funny. Yeah, your
I think
name
he
is
posted-
stupid.
It was, Robin.
Oh, yeah, it was Robin. That's what it was. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Yeah, some of the interactions in this game are pretty funny.
John, I have not read Super Gods. I should do that. Oh, by the way, I don't know if there are any, but I'm not looking at the chat on YouTube right now. So if anybody leaves a super chat,
you
Brandon,
are
would you
killing
let me
me.
know about
Yeah,
that? Because
I
I'll
will.
be able to see the comment, but I have no way of knowing if it's a super chat or not. And those, of
Absolutely.
course, I have to make sure to get
Bro,
read
oh.
if anybody
You got me.
decides to
Not
do
yet,
that.
but yeah. You're tiny
I
now.
know Adam's kind of cheap how he can like shrink.
He's very cheap. I don't play as him on principle.
That's the only reason I picked him.
So my
Like, he's
really
cheap and I'm versing
because
Jason.
you're playing a 10-year-old. Like,
Yep.
I better
Are
kill him.
you serious?
You picked the cheapest character against Jason. Here, you can play again, Jason.
Yeah,
That was
I was
unfair.
hoping I
He's
would
kinda
get
jerk.
a
So you should
another
probably play
trophy,
him.
but it didn't happen.
So I just want to talk a little bit about some of the cool features in this game. I love the customizable costumes. It's super fun. I like that there's always a lot of stuff to unlock and reasons to keep playing. This game, I mean, there's a lot of grinding you have to do to get all the different costume pieces for people and you have to constantly level up characters. And I mean, you could play for, 100 hours probably and not have everything. And
Swamp
I mean,
Thing.
it's a blessing and a curse because I don't know if I want to play a fighting game that much. But it is cool that there's so much replay value, and the game is deep enough, it doesn't stop being fun when you've played 20 hours, which I think is how much I've played so far.
Yeah, it is really cool. For me, though, most of my characters look awful, though, from all the...
Yeah,
I just put
brain
whatever's
action.
strongest on them. Like, my Joker's got a Batman cowl. He looks
Oh,
so
you
bad.
have the grossest, scariest looking Joker. But yeah, I don't pick. I mean, I should. I don't pick costume based on how it helps my character. I just try to make stuff look cool.
Yeah, but it ends up looking better.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like
probably
with
pause
in
that so it's
Mortal
bringing it back,
Kombat 9. They changed it so that it doesn't give you boosts, so it is just like you just put on whatever you think looks the best.
Yeah, and the way we're playing right now, none of that helps us because it puts us at the same level.
Yeah, you can switch, like toggle that off, but yeah, it's probably best because most of your characters are more leveled up than mine.
Roheath, which customizable costume is your favorite? I've got a couple really cool ones for Black Canary, who's the one I work on the most, and who I've got the most costume stuff for. We showed you a Scarecrow I did at the beginning that I think
Yeah,
is
those
really
are probably
fun.
your two best guys, I think. Like, design-wise. Mine's probably my Swamp Thing. I like how he turned out.
Yeah, he's cool. I think I saw your Swamp Thing, yeah.
Yeah, he's another... Before Hellboy came out, he was my go-to.
Boy, that's one where you're thinking, like, how do you even do customizable costumes for that character? Like, he's not wearing a costume. He's a naked
Yeah.
plant man.
Yeah, pretty much.
He is a naked plant man. Can you even tell what the super chats are from your
It's
phone?
not showing me
it's
whether or not
the
there's super
bullet
chat.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we've had any.
We probably
so-
haven't. But if anybody leaves a super chat and
Of course.
wants to make sure, I'm talking to them right now. If anybody leaves a super chat, just in case we can't tell it's a super chat, let us know. And please don't be silly about it, because I've had people, when I've said that in the past, just pretend like things are super chats. Don't do that to us. That's very irritating.
Rainbow Nightmare asks, what if in the MCU
Don't do that.
X-Men they kill off Xavier and put Magneto or Cyclops in his place in order to set them apart from the Fox films?
I mean, I think they're going
Like
to
in
do
their first
everything.
movie?
I think they're going to do everything they can to set them apart. I think there's every possibility Xavier doesn't even show up in that first movie, or Magneto. If they play it like Spider-Man, they're going to stay away from a lot of characters they've used before. Okay, I'll
See,
play
I think we'll get Professor X, but I don't think we'll get Magneto right away.
Wait, there's
My
gonna
guess
be
is
an
Sinister for the first villain, since we never saw him in the Fox movies.
Yes, because that's a franchise that has in the past sold well. So there's no way Disney buys that and then doesn't actually make movies.
Because that's what Disney does.
Well, that's what you do too, to be fair.
Certainly.
You would not make that.
Wonder Woman, The Flash,
I haven't leveled up my Flash real far, so I haven't done any cool costumes with him, so I'll play as Reverse Flash. Oh wait, I didn't get Reverse Flash. I got this other Flash costume. Okay. I guess I won't play as Reverse Flash.
I have to play as Reverse Flash, because my normal Flash looks awful.
John, I'm just going to be a broken record. And by the way, we'll answer some random questions. I want to mostly talk about Injustice if we can, but I always mention this. My favorite Superman origin at this point probably is still Earth 1, although I love Byrne.
Yeah, I think Earth 1's the only one I'm really familiar with. Oh, God.
Austin, how much do you read comics, and especially classic stuff? Like, what do you know?
I don't know, quite a bit. Mainly like Batman and Spider-Man stuff, but
Yeah, do you think of yourself as a Batman guy? I keep meaning to ask you that.
yeah, like I don't read Batman as much as I used to,
But I just mean fandom-wise. Like, if you were gonna go collect a character, is Batman one of those?
yeah, probably. Like I'd say my top 3 are Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Batman.
How do you meet
Oh,
your man?
interesting. Iron Man's in there.
Oh yeah, I love Iron Man.
You're like
great.
Eric, dude.
Yeah. Well, Eric's the one who got me into Iron Man on his channel.
Is Eric your idol? Are you just trying to be like Eric?
John Ty asks.
I wouldn't
Cap,
say that, but sure.
John Ty asks, Cap, what's your favorite Superman origin story in comics?
We just answered.
You did that one?
That's what we just did, Brandon.
I'm sorry.
That is the second one of those that you not only said a thing that we said already.
That.
It was what we were just answering.
Well, I guess I was too focused on waiting for a break. So let me say, Slipmaker says, quote, if you send us a super chat and we miss it, please let us know with another super chat.
Well, we don't need you to send another super chat. We'll see it. One of us will see it. Anyway.
That Psycho Reviewer says Space Jam just released the official title and logo.
I saw that. It looks stupid. But I don't want to talk about that right now. Bring that up on the Captain Logan Show next week. Thanks for watching, guys, and being here. Like I said, I don't mind answering a couple of kind of off the beaten path things, but I want to mostly talk about Injustice. This is a thing I think I've maybe streamed like once before, but I think right after it came out.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And I
know
haven't.
You did a review when it
Here,
came
Jay's still
out.
playing now. I haven't played story mode, or I haven't done story mode streaming at all yet, but I don't know if I really want to, because I don't love the story mode in this game.
I know there's an Injustice 2
Yeah, it's not great.
one
It's just
on my
kind
channel,
of a.
but
Oh, is there really?
yeah.
There's just kind of it's kind of a generic Brainiac story. Now, I love the casting for Brainiac. It's Jeffrey Combs. Somebody mentioned that earlier, and that's fantastic. He's modulated enough. I'm sure there's people that can't tell, but I know my Jeffrey Combs. It was pretty clear from 3 seconds in. That's who it was.
Who would I even be?
T-Edge 1, what would a Marvel version of this game look like, Austin?
It would be amazing. I want that. I'm much more of a Marvel guy than a DC one, so...
It would be cool to get something like that, and it's easy to go, but Marvel vs. Capcom, but I mean, that's a completely different kind of fighter. And if you're much into fighting games, like, if you don't play fighting games a lot, I'm sure a lot of this stuff kind of looks the same, but there's a huge difference between the Capcom model and the Mortal Kombat model. I mean, they're kind of night and day.
Yeah, I've never played Marvel vs. Capcom.
What? We gotta do that at some point. I don't know if there's a great way for us to play that on PS4 and stream it. We could get, we get the more recent one. I don't love it, but it's a good introductory game, so I mean, it would be good for you.
Oh, that's what, the Infinite one or something like that?
Yes, yeah, that's it. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And I don't think we can get 3 on PS4 in any way. I'm just trying to think of ways that you and I could play together.
Yeah, I don't think 3's on.
2 is what you really want to play, and there's
Yeah,
just not a way for us to do that. Sorry, what's up?
I'm waiting for an intro to tell you there's a super chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
So John Early sends a super chat for $2. Cap, I went to PCs for People and bought a desktop.
What's PCs for People?
Looks like it's a company that he's.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't either. We've got a micro
I don't know
center
what that
here,
is.
and honestly, I freaking love it.
PCs for People. That's like, Jason. That's like pizza for TV game, or Pepsi for a TV game from Pepsi Man. Well, that's great. Cool. Feel free to elaborate on the kind of computer you got. You don't have to leave a super chat.
It's like a reviewer says, I'm just going to say it, I feel like Space Jam 2 is going to do better than Cap thinks. I'm not saying it should or that it's going to be good, but I think it's going to surprise you,
Stop
Mr.
jumping
Cap.
around!
Okay, so if we have to talk about that, we'll talk about that. Here's why I both agree and disagree with you. If you had told me yesterday that movie is going to do great, I would say there's no way. We've heard rumor now, and this probably is not rumor, this is probably true, that it's not going to be just... I'm trying to talk. Yeah, go ahead, dude. That it's not going to be just Looney Tunes. They're going to throw a bunch of their other properties in it. Okay, when they advertise that, it's probably going to get butts in seats. It's going to be really gimmicky, and it's going to be the obvious way to get people to watch it. And so it seems like they're trying to do like a Ready Player One Space Jam. So they're going to have a bunch of their other properties in it, and I can't remotely get excited about that. We'll see what it ends up looking like. But people are saying like, oh, like Pennywise and Joker and stuff like that. Yeah, so yes, it will now do better than I thought it would, because I didn't think they were doing that.
That's the only way I go see that.
But it sounds really
movie.
bad. I obviously hope it's not. And to be fair, I guess I appreciate that they're trying something kind of different with it. Like, I don't know what else. A Space Jam 2, especially at this point, doesn't even make sense in my brain. So, like, I don't mean to sound like a hypocrite. It's like, well, just doing Looney Tunes again, that doesn't sound like a thing that would sell. Why would you make that? How do you make a different story out of that? If it's basketball again, just with LeBron James now? Yeah, okay. But, like... And so, again, it's nice they're doing something different, but that still doesn't sound appealing to me. Like, I still don't want that movie.
Rohit,
No, if it has other
says, "Is there anything in
WB
the Injustice
characters, I'd watch
franchise
that."
you would like to see DC Comics adopt or take inspiration from in regular continuity?
Nothing springs to mind. Now, I've not read everything, and
I've never read
the
the
comics.
book.
That first season's really good. Austin, I've read the first season comics like 3 times, and have never gotten to the second season because I always wait too long. And then I'm like, I don't remember what happened in that, so I gotta go back and reread it. And then I never get to the second part. I think I've read like the first half now of the second season, maybe. The second year. But, so of what I've read, I can't think of anything. It's a really good Elseworlds thing. Like, I just like it in that universe. I don't know if we can hear Austin now. I'm going to assume that he's dropped out again. But we'll come back at some point. But can hear me. Yep. Not sure what it seems like. Brandon, I'm really glad you came over, so I have somebody else to talk to.
Absolutely.
And Jason's here too, but Jason seems really focused on this.
And Jason's also always here, and I only come over every once in a while.
That's true.
Although it's been more lately. T-Ed1 asks, did Brandon like his McDouble? You bet your rear I did. It's delicious.
Mine was too, even though that's not what I wanted.
That's not what you wanted, but hey, it worked out, right? I guess.
I've never played this one before, so that's...
Austin, as soon as... Well, I don't know. I was going to say as soon as I can hear you, let me know, but you wouldn't know, so just keep trying to talk, I guess. I don't know what's going on.
Can you not hear me? I know I was silent
Dave
for a minute.
Atkins asks, thoughts on the 3DO console?
It
I never...
sucks.
It is a console.
I never had one. With everything I know about that system, it was a very strange console.
Especially that one game. Remember that game?
Yeah. But I remember back in the 90s playing that once or twice at a store where it was hooked up. That was an insanely expensive console and didn't utilize the hardware right. No, I know you guys can hear Austin, but I can't. I just gotta wait until he
still not hear
comes
me?
back for us again. I don't know what is causing that. It's very irritating. Austin, as soon as I get you back, we'll do our countdown of characters we want to see in the next game.
John
so
Early
weird.
says,
Assuming we ever do, I ever do hear from you again. That would be great. I'm really sorry your debut on the channel is turning out the way it is.
is it early or early?
It's early, I think.
John Early says, I got a big bulky Dell desktop. Had one of those before. I prefer my Dell laptop.
I'm going to take my aggression out on Austin here. I'm so annoyed that we can't hear him right now. I don't know what is causing that.
Dave Atkins says, Titans is hands down one of the worst shows I've watched in a long time. The
What I've
force
seen
and
of it.
cringy F-bombs, the corny acting, every episode seemingly an intro for another character without progression.
Yep.
Exclamation point.
Yep.
Yeah. Titans looks awful.
That's what I experienced with what little of that I watched. Maybe it gets better. Some people have said it does, but talk to lots of other people that say that it doesn't.
Should
Hawk Flame says, my friend has a 3DO. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo is great. Excuse me. John Thigh.
Yeah, that has like the definitive Street Fighter Turbo, apparently.
John,
Go ahead.
John Ty asks, Cap, why is it hard to make a good Superman game?
Dang it.
We've talked about this a bunch of times. Man, I hope he comes back in here in a second. Brandon, slow down just a little bit on all the questions, buddy.
Sorry, they came in fast for a moment.
Yeah, but I mean, you can always scroll. Like we don't have to meet them as they come, dude.
Looking at my settings.
Man, this is irritating. Austin, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, can you still hear me?
Give me just a second. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do about it. I'm sure there's not. I can mute his audio. I can make it where they can't hear him either.
Is that the definition of insult to injury?
Yes. What is the difference between party chat and game chat? It says prioritize party chat, prioritize game chat.
See, I don't know. But, like, it was working before.
Yeah. Well, no, it's still working because they can hear him.
Yeah, but we could hear him, too.
It's just not for Oz. Right, but I'm just saying it's still working. It's just for some reason it's not coming to Oz. It really makes no sense.
Okay, I can kind of hear him. I can barely hear you.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, great, I'm Captain Cold for no reason.
I'm Flash for no reason. I was just Flash. My normal Flash looks horrible. That stupid mask.
Hey, Austin, check your microphone settings.
Okay,
Can I ask another question related to Injustice?
Let's see.
I really don't want to do much else until I get him back.
Okay.
Just because if he's trying to talk, we're going to be overlapping each other anyway. Like, we
Can
shouldn't
you hear me now?
be doing too much until I get him back.
That's a no.
If we don't in a couple minutes, I'll just assume we're not going to, but I want to... After this match, I'm going to go back in and see if there's something I can do about it. Okay, Austin, that was crazy, because I usually really suck with him. I can't believe that worked! Man!
The art in this game is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The backgrounds are spot on.
Okay, sorry guys, I gotta pause again for just a second here.
Yeah, I can hear him, like, laughing.
Weird. I'm not hearing him at all. I don't know how you're hearing that. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Branner, are you getting anything?
Nope. I just hear the background music.
Yeah, I can, like, barely hear his other side.
That's weird. I don't even know where that slider is, Brandon, that I had earlier.
Yeah, I don't either. Might be under party? Now say something?
Yeah, I can still barely hear
Yeah,
you.
just super barely.
And I can't.
But not enough where I can even make out words. I can just tell that your voice is there. Hey, Austin, drop out of the party and come back in. DH1 says sliders sound yummy.
Blue Dragon 5 says howdy.
Oh, can you guys hear me now?
Still barely.
Yeah, super bare, like, not enough where I could even make out words. That's so strange. I don't know what's causing that.
It was working, like...
Yeah, it's really strange.
Noah says mute it and unmute it, see what happens.
Like, where?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's only for us. Everybody else can still hear him normally. Like, it's just on our end. Okay, guys, I'm going to... I hate to do this. I'm going to shut down the stream and come back. You guys, give us just a couple minutes. I'm going to see if I can get him back normally just through my system. If I can't, there's no point to try to continue this. We will try to come back. I will send out a message if we end up not continuing. So just give me 5 minutes either direction. I'll let you guys know.